Yes, he is. They all are through the final corner of the lap. Larry Tenvorda had a slightly better line than Michael Amelmoor. In behind, Julian Andlauer getting right onto his tail to see if the French racer can gain a position. Up to the first corner they go. Several people trying to change position just as they pass the start-finish line. The first point they're allowed to do that. And among them will be Dylan Pereira. A few lock-ups up to the top of the hill. It all seems to be okay there. Well done, gentlemen. So this is the final lap of the race, and the advantage hasn't been regained completely. It was just over 3 seconds, came down to 2.8 seconds before the safety car period was announced. But Michael Amelmoor is very busy indeed in second place, trying to hold off Larry Tenvorda, who's got Julian Andlauer looking very busy indeed, trying to get past him in turn. Is the contact up at the Ramus curve? Not yet. That's very good indeed. A few cars going very wide, including one of the Black Falcon racing cars. I think that was, couldn't see which it was, right towards the outside. Very tight. Dylan Pereira desperate to make up positions. He started 16th, desperate to get points, has to get in the top 10 to get them. Can he gain the place into the Rao curve? Why do one when you can do two? Up the inside he goes. There's contact in front of him. That was fairly robust. Oh dear, Black Falcon car looks like number 6, I think, out inside the circuit. Carlos Rivas will confirm that later. Someone else right at the back of the pack obviously got caught up in the chain reaction. But it's the battle of the two BWT Lechner Racing Porsches as they fight around the back of the paddock area over the crest of the Rindt curve for the final time. Looks so Thomas Preining is going to put this one in the bag, and it will be a fine performance from him. To beat a whole field of cars like this is phenomenal, but to do so on your home ground and ahead of the Michael Amelmoor is truly fantastic. So there will be great delight at the end. 10 finishes ahead of 11, Preining ahead of Amelmoor. Larry Tenvorda completes the top 3 of Preining. He's going to start shouting big time around this lap on the way in. Julian Andlauer couldn't quite get into third, and behind, are we having place changes? Most certainly we are. Look, 2-3 abreast, but for the Lechner Racing team, 1 and 2 in this race, so huge delight for them, but no such delight would be as great as that of Thomas Preining. That win would mean a huge amount anywhere, but to do it on home ground, the driver from Linz absolutely delighted, and so he should be. The flags are waving around the circuit, and certainly that was very tense indeed for Preining. Looking at the replay of this, that was a fairly big cloud. It was Carlos Rivas who got given a secondary thump as he tried to come back onto the circuit and pitched off, and then later you'll have another person coming into the shot. Right, yeah, Dylan Pereira going up the inside, just trying to see. Well, there's the clouds. Oh, well, oh dear. So this inter-Nissan rivalry there. One of the Black Falcon cars clouting another. And for Carlos Rivas, the second clout was the one that really sent him out beyond the edge of the circuit, bodywork flapping. But for Thomas Preining, look at the delight on his face. Yes, yes, yes. So that will really boost his championship stats.